Hello everyone, Mr. Happy here, and welcome to Guild of Dungeoneering. This is a game that's put out by Gambrinus Studios, and it's been out on PC for quite some time. However, the game is getting a mobile version, and while I could play it on Steam, it wouldn't be fun to test a game that's been out for quite some time. So we're going to be playing the mobile version of Guild of Dungeoneering today. In case you're wondering how I am capturing this footage, I am using BlueStacks Android emulator. Regardless of it being an emulator, you do still need to make legitimate purchases through the Play Store if you would like to play them on this platform. That being said, the game is a turn-based game, but with a twist. You don't actually play as the hero, you build the dungeon around him. It'll make a lot more sense when we actually get into the game. So, you're going to be able to see my mouse cursor as I actually play the game, but remember I am playing the mobile version, so this should give you a rough idea of the way the mobile version plays. BlueStacks sometimes has some bugs. We ran into some issues with it with Adventures of Mana. That being said, I wanted to capture that one, and I'm not going to capture it through my phone. So just a few options to look through real quick. Battle icon animations, battle scars, a turbo mode, high quality graphics, which I'm going to leave off for now so we can just capture it the way that it came installed. In case you're wondering why it says continue load game, it's because I pressed new game and then realized I wanted to start the recording over. Alright, new game. Let us take a look. Now there's a song that I literally just clicked new game and then closed it. So let's just go to the second slot. Oh, there's a song. Yeah, the song plays in the opening. The Ivory League of Explorers, the noblest, most virtuous guild in the land. Pfft, those insufferable jerks. I'll show them. They won't think me so grossly incompetent when I have my own guild. I bought a small hall in the bad part of town with the gold I borrowed from them. I've stalked out a dungeon that's ripe for the picking. I've even found a chump who can do all the dirty work while I sit back and watch the coins roll in. Like my father always told me, there's always someone stupider than yourself. Well, he never really said it to me. Actually, he said it to everyone but me. Hey, wait a minute. Alright, anyway. Welcome to your guild. So this is our Guild of Dungeoneering. Hey, that's where the title of the games come from. Or the game comes from. I've moved my S's there. So, let's see. We got to go to the barracks, so we got to hire some Dungeoneers. Let's build a barrack. So the big thing when it comes to Guild of Dungeoneering is, like I said, you are building the dungeon around your hero. This is our guild, but even that still uses a similar system where basically we need to place pieces in order to actually unlock new features. So with that, we got he's a chump. He's a 5-star chump. He's got 5 healths. Healths. Is that right? Hearts. Those posters must be working. Alright, so we just opened our barracks, and now we have 1 chump. You can expand your guild. You can expand your guild to gain new dungeons and experience. So, we have the Go Exploring button at the bottom right. So, let's go take a look at what it actually looks like. Rats. How original. We're going to go on our first quest. We're going to enter the dungeon. And it looks like you can have 1 Dungeoneer and a blessing. So, I'm assuming that's some sort of buff that they can have. And basically, it uses cards to kind of determine what you're going to be building, what heroes you're using. And you'll see those pretty much used entirely. Alright. Hey, leave me alone. BlueStacks, I don't need no updates. So, see, I can pick up the 3 cards to play this turn, and depending on what I play, it's going to actually build items and whatnot. They're doing the first turn for me, where they actually put 3 cards. They put a 4-way intersection with a, what looks like a rubber duck. It is a rubber ducky, and there's some coins in the room for me to actually get. So then once I'm in here, I have the choice between defending and attacking. So you can see the card that he's going to use is the Anger card. I am going to, how much does that do? It does 1 damage, let's see. We can also view traits. I have none, fantastic. Alright, we're going to block 1 damage. So okay, so he's playing 2. He's using Headbutt. So we have a choice. We can either punch with our eyes closed, or we can cower again and just block 1 of the hits. Let's see what happens when I block 1 damage. I block the first hit, which sends the damage back to him, and then we don't know what the heck he's doing. So we're going to actually go with a lucky hit here, so we can swing twice, and we're good. We killed the enemy. So you can see, very simple. It's based on the cards that you draw, so you have to look at the cards you draw, the cards they use, and determine what will be the best. We also gain cards in between fights. We can choose our loot. So now we have an offhand, which looks to be a stool. We also picked up some coins. Alright, so now is where I actually get to do it myself, where we can build the Dungeoneering. So, let's build a path right here. That's the only viable path that I could build, so you saw how when I clicked it, it kind of lit up on the screen. So that's the way that we're going to go. And also, we play up to... So I can play up to 2 more cards. I don't have to play a card, however. But we're going to fight this bat. How about that? And we don't need to play any more cards. So, let us move into the next round. Let's end our turn. Well, let's get this over with. Alright, this giant bat has 4 health. He's going to start off with the drain attack. Looks like it's magical. So I'm going to cower because it looks like it'll block the 1 damage, but it trades even. Bites and it can't be blocked. So that is a very important detail here. So we're better off just going with maximum physical damage. Or it reduced my armor by 1. I thought it meant that one thing, but apparently I was wrong. And then this next attack, he will block 1 physical attack and use 1 magical attack. Considering I don't really have much to do here, I'm going to try this so you can see how it doesn't work. There you go. See how he blocked mine? So the shield didn't work. And it also plays in the order, looks like from bottom to top almost. Drain per damage. So he's going to get health per damage here. There's not really a whole lot I can do. He's going to steal 1 heart and I'm just going to hit him back. This repel... Well, let's see what happens. Oh, it's unblockable damage. Okay, yeah. So he's going to kill me, actually, on this turn. I got a little bit cocky. So he kills my Dungeoneer. And let's see what happens when you actually lose. RIP. The end comes for all Dungeoneers. So it looks like bonuses. Insurance pays for their tombstones. So why not? Return to your guild. So you get a rough idea of how the combat works. You draw the cards. You just try your best to get through it. So now we have a graveyard card, so we can build that. As you can see, our dungeon gets even bigger when we do that.
This guild seems very grown. A Dungeoneer's life can sometimes be hard.
Okay, so we're going to get a new chump named Terrell, and now we're going to go exploring again. Now let's see what happens when we actually beat the dungeon. The giant bat was scary, man. I should have just gone for the kills. I was way too defensive there, and I was way too willing to mess with the different choices. So... okay, so they're going to play for my first turn again. They're going to basically go through kind of like the tutorial again. They're going to play the rubber ducky and the gold coins. And then we'll see what 5 cards I draw next time. So my goal is to defeat 3 monsters. Ultimately, I could have got through that dungeon. It wasn't the wrong idea to do what I did, because it gets me to complete the dungeon a little bit faster. It just didn't work for me. So he's going to headbutt me. So I can block 1. I can block 1 damage so we trade even. Then I can just do this, same deal. I'll just block the 1 damage, deal it back to him, and then we'll lucky hit him for the kill. Just like last time. I think that was almost identical to the first fight we had. We can once again choose our loot. So last time I chose a wooden board. We can use a straitjacket or a twig. This is a weapon. It's Crush 1, gives me the bash skill. This just gives me 1 health for what looks to be the duration of the dungeon. Or we could choose to just take some gold if we want. I'm going to go with the straitjacket. No, I want the straitjacket. There we go. Equip. There we go. Get that 1 extra health. Should make the next part a little bit easier. Okay, so I see a nasty rat. Alright, where do we want to play this? Let's... you know what? Let's actually... whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's play this here. And we'll play 1 enemy card in there and we'll end our turn. I fill a dungeon with nasty rats. It's a pretty strong rat, admittedly. If successful. Alright, let's block that 1 attack then. Trade even. Bite and then 1 undodgeable. So he's going to hit me with just the 1. Just means it's unblockable. Okay, it is what it means. It does mean it's unblockable. Which means I should never try to use a block against anything that has that shield. This, on the other hand, I could just block 1. Didn't deal the damage back. Oh, that's right. The reason why they were getting damage dealt back to them was because it said minus heart. So when I blocked it, he just took 1 damage, which was a side effect of the attack. So I could learn 2 magic damage from the Kappa. That's 2 magic damage. We have the wooden board that gives repel, and then straitjacket is what I'm currently equipped with. So let's go with the Kappa and equip it. And then we just need hope. So I can add a reward to this. And then just move into that turn. Well, I kind of have to hope he moves there, though. So he better move there. Because he goes through the dungeon. I don't get to make the decisions, but he likes the big gem that I put down. Alright, let's go with a Fire Blast. 2 magic damage. Nice and easy. What's he got? Neurotoxin. Alright. So it looks like if he's successful with that attack, it actually knocks the card out of my hand, I imagine. Okay. I should really just go for the kill, but I just like countering blocks. And then lucky hit and it'll be over. Nice and simple. Alright, so what do we get? We got 5 gold for the amount of map we explored, 2 gold for the monsters we killed, 3 for the loot and gear, and then for the quest we actually completed. We also got a battle scar. So battle scars look to be the traits that we were talking about. So going out into dungeons basically can give you buffs or debuffs. I'd imagine a battle scar can be a positive thing, but I don't know because that's the first one we've gotten. So what do you say we try a little bit more? Let's go exploring a little bit more. What do I want to do if I want to expand guild? Looks like we also get a tier system where we can go into either obtaining more loot, making more powerful warriors, or making more magical ones. So if you basically press down without actually confirming, it'll tell you what it unlocks. That unlocks the cat burglar. This unlocks bruisers, warrior's spirit, apprentice. Let's go with... So warrior's spirit, what does this card do? Plus first physical damage in battle for... Okay, so this is a blessing, it looks like. So let's go with that. Let's build that, and then let's go exploring. So there was a second quest here. Rat Pack, defeat the Rat King, and now we have this warrior's blessing, or warrior's spirit blessing. I did get the -1 maximum health, though, from that last dungeon. And it's because, of course, he doesn't get to keep his own stuff. Alright, pick up 3 cards this turn. Let's go with... let's go with this. And... I'll fight the nasty rat. Even with only 4 health, I'm feeling pretty confident about that. Mostly because of the warrior spirit blessing that I had. So let's go. Let's hit him hard this first turn. Especially because I can't block it. Yep, so it adds 2. Or it adds 1, I should say. Block that 1 damage. We'll hit each other. We'll trade even. He goes first, so I gotta be careful here. So I actually have to block that, because if I go to use Lucky Hit there, he'll, it won't work. But I can kill him right here. Level up plus 1 HP, so I leveled up, nice. Wooden stool, what does this give me? Bash and repel. Oh, I can choose. Bash is pretty good. What does the fork give me? Slice? Oh, having another 2-hitter is pretty good. And since I leveled up, I got that 1 health I was missing back. Okay, so there's a Rat Man. I need to make it all the way to the Rat King, pretty much. That is my ultimate goal. So I'm actually going to... You know what? I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna go up to this next turn. Fight another nasty rat. Yeah, so then I have the -1, and then this... for the first 2 fights, so I won't have it for later. That's cool, because I can hit him for 3 right here. And now if I get another lucky hit, it's pretty much over. Oh, well, I got a cower to make sure we don't have to discard that. And then we'll slice him up. Slice up the nasty little rat. Alright, so we get... That's pretty good. So every time we block, if we block successfully with that attack, we actually get health back. I think I'm going to go with that. And I'm sure that at some point we'll probably just want to take gold. But for now, I think that was pretty cool. That was a headpiece. Ooh, a hope. Ooh, massive gems. Okay, so we have to go left or right. So we'll do that. We'll lay down the dungeon there. And we'll lay down a gem for him to find. I should have laid down another gem. I'm an idiot. I should have laid down both gems. There's no reason for me to not lay down that gem. Same deal, we'll just end my turn right here. This guy's probably a little stronger. He's a rat man. He's got 6 health. Alright, we're going to have to outplay him. He also loses 1 health on this, so... And I don't have my other hit yet, so I don't want to take... Well, here's the thing. If I actually hit him twice, he's going to lose a heart anyway, so I'll just render us even pretty much, because he's going to take 3 hits. Let's cower. And then... Oh, so he's going to block 1 and attack twice. That's rough. I don't really have much I can do against this. He's going to block 1, and then the other goes through. And he's going to get to swing first here. I really need a self-heal, actually. I really need that holy ability that I just picked. I lose. Well, it's a tie, but I'm going to die here. Me dying is not actually equivalent to a tie. It's equivalent to me being dead. Alright, so we're going to get the next chump. And we're going to take him in again. Doesn't mess around. You gotta play it pretty carefully. This warrior spirit, not sure how it's playing out so far. But the good news is if you keep losing, you do get gold even when your people die. So you will eventually be strong enough, or you will eventually gain enough bonuses to deal with whatever issues you might be running into. I don't really see a need to fight enemies because I'm gonna have to go through enough as is. Yeah, okay. Ooh, what's that? Fountain of Clairvoyance. Oh, no, he went to the... Oh, come on, man. There was loot. There was a thing back in there. And I don't have Holy anymore, so I gotta be a little bit careful. That's a she, by the way. Unblockable. So we have Warrior Spirit. That's fine. Especially because I only get 2 battles. Making it to the last boss with only 1 battle, or with no battles, would be optimal. So I could have that lucky hit right off the bat. Or that Warrior Spirit proc right off the bat. Okay. Oh, why did I do that? Oh, never mind. Oh, it just causes me to... It doesn't make me discard the card I currently have. I misinterpreted that. A pigeon's nest, huh? Ooh, rekindle. Does that give me health? Oh, it does. Oh, I definitely want that. Although, blocking 3 physical attacks would have been pretty useful. You know, I'm going to go with this. I think I'm going to regret this, but that's okay. Really? Okay, that's interesting that it won't let me... I guess because it has 4? I guess that's why I can't build it. Looks like I'm going to have to either go left or right. No matter what. Looks like it's not going to let me go straight up through the middle. It knows I want to avoid stuff. Alright. So... Oh yeah, I can't build that one. There's no point in it really letting me build this one. So I'm just going to go with one final option. We'll go that way. No point in forcing myself to fight anything. Oh, okay. Never mind. That works. I don't know what just happened. I don't know what that did. What the Fountain of Clairvoyance did. Fountains. Okay, what does that do? Okay, I don't know. Let's put this one in the most obvious spot. There's not really much reason to play much else. Ooh. A Fountain of Decay. Yeah, you don't want that, dude. Or lady. Alright, please, Dungeoneer, be smart. Be smart about this, okay? Nope, you're dumb. Okay, good to know. Good to know you're dumb. Okay, let's just go straight here. Well, let's hope he goes straight there, I should say. Okay, shiny. Got it. I lured them into a room with it. Oh, I'm predictable. Okay, let's see what these do. Fountain of Clairvoyance, monster gains predictable next fight. And Fountain of Decay, hero gains decay. Okay, what does that do? Taking +2 damage in 1 turn. Oh, taking 2+ damage calls. So if I take 2 damage, I take 3 damage. Okay. And the stupidity, by the way, in case you're wondering what it does, is just a waste of a turn, pretty much. Oh, perfect. See, I knew Repel would come in handy. I block 2, make him take 1 on his own. Alright, might as well use our Warrior Spirit to deal some big damage right there. If I get another 2-hitter, I'm just going to finish him. Oh, I'm just going to finish him right here. Because he's going to take 1 and then... got him. I knew I was going to take the 3, but that's fine. Okay, let's see. We have Counter... We have Mind Strike and Fire Blast, and we have Slam. Ooh, unblockable. I'll take this. I'll take the cooking pot, please, for my head. And we get the gems, so we get a little bit of extra gold there. Alright, so Mysterious Fountain. Ooh. I can't put it down? Can I put it down back here? Yes, I can. So what I'm going to do is I'm also going to drop a gem in there, and we're going to see if I can get them to go all the way back. Alright, well, they moved 2. So, let's end the turn again. Shiny. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, now what we want to do is we probably want to get him through here. Yes, you were already here. I'm glad you realized that. We pretty much just want to end the turn and try and get... Oh, don't do it. Why? Why fight the rat? I mean, I guess with all the rooms I discover, it is more gold. I also noticed that I do draw 5 cards a turn, by the way. I don't think... I didn't miss that. I don't know. I got nothing. We'll block the first one. Wreck him with the second one. Alright, so it's unblockable damage. Let's just slam him down. And then we will Fire Blast him and be done. See, this is the kind of game I could imagine playing on mobile for a pretty long time. Ooh, what's that? I don't know what that does. And I get to draw a card. Okay. Cuppa does something different this time. The Straight Jacket gives me the extra health. I'm going to go with the body armor. Okay. Now, I'm going to need you to go up. Ratman drop loot. Come on. Well, he's correct, actually. Technically, as a Dungeoneer, I should be happy about this. It's unblockable, so let's go with the Fire Blast. Luckily, I have a severe health advantage here. I'll just triple repel. I knew I would end up enjoying that attack. Blocking 3 times 3 physical attacks on these enemies in one turn is fairly effective. Alright, what do we got? Mind Strike. Armor and Stupidity, and this. Let's go with this. Give myself a weapon. There we go. Now I'm fully decked out and ready to go. The guild isn't paying me enough for this. Ah, they're paying you enough. Just go to the next room, dude. Come on, man. Alright, how about this? I'll make you a deal. If you go to that mysterious fountain, if you go to both of these mysterious fountains before going to the boss. Never mind. Don't go to the mysterious fountains. Just go to the boss. Yep. Okay. They had fountains, but I rolled 2 negative fountains. All right. So he's got the double parry. Let's just repel all of those. Cancel out the turn. So he's got a magic block this turn. So let me double check. 1 physical damage. It's quick, which means I go first, and I draw a card. Okay. So I might as well, because I can't do anything else this turn. It's going to be 1 hit no matter what. So we draw an extra card. Now we have 4 cards. I think, oops. I didn't want to play that. Oops. I was trying to drag the deck across. Well, that was dumb. That's unblockable, so let's go with Slam. Alright, just need 2 more damage and we're good. Or not. Alright. We'll go with this. I have to hope he doesn't kill me next turn, because he very well might. No, he can't. Alright, that's GG. Boom! Goodbye, Rat King. Oh, I got a level up again. Plus 1 more HP. So, what bonuses did we get? And we got a new Battle Scar. What does Hulking do? Oh, plus 1 health. Cool, I got a positive Battle Scar. Alright, Luxurious Lounge. So I got a Trophy Room. I got a Fire Lord. I don't know what that does. And Goblins. Everybody loves Goblins, though. A lot of killing in that dungeon. Alright, so now we can put down the Trophy Room. Oh, can I, like, hang? Yeah! I can check out all my trophies. And then, of course, we can have multiple Dungeoneers, by the way. You do not only have to have 1 Dungeoneer. And then what else is there? Unlocks Bruiser. Oh, it's a new Dungeoneer. I might want that. Trickster's Favor. What does this do? Plus 1 loot choice slot after... Okay, so I get 2 chances at loot. Hug in a Bottle is plus 1 HP for the first 2 fights. Meh. I get a Mime. I wonder if that just copies attacks. An Apprentice. Looks like he's primarily a caster. Plus 1 starting hand size. That's pretty good. And then loot. Oh, the blacksmith can make these things. All right. I am tickle me interested. I'll make a blacksmith, and we'll lay it down right here. And then we'll expand the guild 1 more time. What were my other choices? Oh, okay, so then these are just all different things that you can make. I can make a crossbow. That's pretty cool. Okay, and other than that, I think I'll get another person. I think I'll get a Bruiser. Okay, build that. We get a second guy, and that is our first little teaser of Guild of Dungeoneering. It seems like it'll be a fun little game to play around on mobile. I know there's a lot of hype over mobile games right now, which is why I've been posting so many videos. There's been quite a few good ones coming out lately. So, if you want to check this game out, like I said, it will be available July 14th. Be sure to check your phones, Android and iOS, if you're interested in picking up the game. If you'd rather play it on PC, of course, you will be able to play it on, you can play it on Steam should you desire, but it seems like this mobile version, since I haven't actually played the Steam version myself, feels pretty well put together. I have actually played it on my actual phone as well, and so you see the little delays when I'm actually building something. A lot of that is because of BlueStacks. It's not actually because of the app itself. I just wanted to disclose that since I have played it on the phone and it ran perfectly smooth like you see it playing most of the time. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like, favorite, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you for the next video. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Until then, take care.